Exclusive. Conditions revealed for Liverpool to sign £51 million defender this summer. What is Fabrizio Romano hearing now about Liverpool's alleged target, Youssouf Fofana? Liverpool and Arsenal discover what it takes to sign Douglas Luiz this summer. Welcome, my friend Reds fan. Come check out the latest news from the greatest club in the world. According to the Echo, Liverpool will not pursue a deal to sign Florian Wirtz, a transfer target for Real Madrid. The 21-year-old standout from Bayer Leverkusen this season was on the radar of many top-flight clubs. Wirtz was one of the best players in Xabi Alonso's Bundesliga team, which came close to achieving an unbeaten treble. Playing as an attacking midfielder, he scored 18 goals and provided 20 assists in 49 Bundesliga appearances. Although linked with Real Madrid, Wirtz now has the option to choose between La Liga giants, Real Madrid, or FC Barcelona. Regardless of his decision, he's likely to stay at Leverkusen next season. The choice to remain makes sense, as he thrived under Xabi Alonso's leadership. Thus, he won't be heading to Anfield, leaving uncertainty about who Liverpool will sign to bolster their attacking line this summer. According to transfer expert Fabrizio Romano's analysis, the possibility of Barcelona completing the signing of Liverpool forward Luiz Diaz this summer seems to be surrounded by significant challenges, mainly due to the current financial constraints affecting the Catalan club. Romano emphasized that while Barcelona clearly has an interest in securing the player's services, the prevailing economic conditions make it highly unlikely for the transfer to materialize unless there is a drastic and highly positive change in the financial fair play situation in the coming weeks. Additionally, Romano highlighted Liverpool's reluctant stance on parting ways with Diaz, considering him a key piece for the team's plans in the upcoming season. Such a stance indicates that any negotiation involving the player would require a substantial offer to persuade Liverpool to consider his departure. Therefore, even if Barcelona manages to overcome the financial challenges, they will still have to face Liverpool's determined resistance to relinquishing such a valuable asset. Meanwhile, Liverpool is actively seeking reinforcements for the attacking department during this transfer window, with names like Pedro Neto, Federico Chiesa, and Johan Bakayoko being mentioned as potential targets. However, Diaz and Mohamed Salah's stay at the club could have a significant impact on Liverpool's transfer strategy, leaving the decision on whether to pursue new negotiations or strengthen their current squad and seek internal development alternatives uncertain. Dear fan, do you think Diaz should remain with the Reds given his importance last season? Or would you be open to the idea of selling him to strengthen other areas of the squad? Liverpool has been informed about what it needs to do to sign Goncalo Inacio, a long-term target this summer. The Reds are expected to secure a new central defender in the upcoming transfer window, with Sporting star Inacio being one of the most strongly linked names to Anfield. The 22-year-old left-footer stood out at Sporting last season, helping his team secure another Portuguese league title, and has been linked with clubs like Real Madrid, Manchester United, Newcastle, as well as Liverpool in recent months. It's still uncertain whether Liverpool will finally make a move for the talented defender, but they now know exactly how much they'll have to pay to secure his services. Inacio, who will represent Portugal in Euro 2024 this summer, has a £51 million release clause in his current contract, and Liverpool has been informed that they'll have to pay that amount in full to secure his signature, according to Ebola. Sporting won't negotiate a lower amount for Inacio, and will refuse to even consider an offer below £51 million, given his importance to the squad. However, Liverpool might be able to negotiate a deal where they pay the full release clause in more manageable installments. Liverpool's interest in Inacio isn't new, as the defender has been long admired by the Reds. A release clause would make the transfer quite straightforward, with Liverpool triggering such clauses for Alexis McAllister and Dominic Szoboszlai last summer. Do you agree that Liverpool should pay the full release clause to secure Goncalo Inacio's signature? Comment your opinion here. It's now known that Youssouf Fofana is leaving Monaco this summer in search of a new challenge. The midfielder linked to Liverpool has not yet agreed terms with another club before the summer window opens, according to Fabrizio Romano. He just wants to try something new, and Monaco doesn't want to lose him for free in 2025, so both parties are interested in an exit this summer. He's believed to be a perfect fit for English football and could thrive in the Premier League. Last summer, he was on Manchester United's radar. The Reds are interested in securing the number 6 if the right opportunity arises. Monaco's sporting director, Thiago Scruro, admitted that Fofana turned down an approach from the Red Devils last year to enhance his development. Arsenal was also considered an admirer and might be someone to watch now that Fofana has stated he wants a new challenge. Cesc Fabregas felt the Frenchman would be a good fit for Jurgen Klopp's intense style of football. What's your opinion on Liverpool's possible interest in player Youssouf Fofana? Liverpool is among the clubs that have shown interest in Aston Villa midfielder Douglas Luiz. According to reports, Calcio Mercato recently attributed this interest to the Reds, although it was noted that Premier League teams may need to shell out a premium fee to secure their targets. Liverpool seems to be in a favorable position in their transfer planning, having recently revamped their recruitment operation. With Michael Edwards taking over as football CEO of FSG, the arrival of sporting director Richard Hughes, and the return of Julian Ward to the group, the club's structure appears stronger than ever. Additionally, Arsenal is also on Douglas Luiz's radar, with reports suggesting that the Gunners have already been informed about the player's asking price. According to the Mirror, a deal for Luiz's transfer could cost up to $64 million, equivalent to about £50 million to €59 million. While Liverpool may be in a position to acquire Luiz for the same price, Aston Villa could resist higher offers, especially if there's a bidding war among interested parties. Luiz made a good impression during his time with Aston Villa, especially when Unai Emery was in charge, achieving Champions League qualification. However, despite this success, Aston Villa may need to sell players to comply with financial regulations, which could explain their willingness to negotiate Luiz before the June 30th deadline. Both Arsenal and Liverpool have valid reasons to be interested in Luiz. A product of the Manchester City Academy, Luiz seems ready to take the next step in his career, possibly towards an elite club. However, there remains uncertainty about his ability to play the number 6 role at a higher level, considering his history of operating in a more advanced midfield role for Aston Villa last season. Despite this, his experience in defensive roles could be valuable for any team that acquires him. What's your opinion on Liverpool's interest in midfielder Douglas Luiz? Do you think he would be a good acquisition for the club? Thank you very much for watching this far. Until next time.